Yo, it's your boy Ryan, Northwest Sports Fanatics, back at you with a new video. We got AEW Dynamite live February 16th, 2022, with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can. Cash App, $ ORION on the YouTube Super Chat right here. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on the YouTube page. Follow me, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram at NW Sports Fanatics. So we got everything kind of starting off here in about 3 minutes. If I didn't have the TBS app, since I live here in Oregon, normally I wouldn't get this until 8 p.m. Pacific time, but I got the TBS app, so I'm able to watch it the same time as everyone on the East Coast. So I'm very excited that I'm going to start doing these since the NFL season has ended. Congratulations to the Los Angeles Rams and the Ramily. You guys won the Super Bowl. The parade was today. I watched a little bit of it. Not as filled up as, maybe Philadelphia, Philly in 2017, and maybe not as filled up as the boat parade with Tampa last year, but they looked excited, and I'm happy that they ended up getting the dub. Sean McVay, I see you, but I'm excited for this wrestling tonight. And like I said, I don't know how many people are going to be doing it, but we already got a dono before the stream even started, baby. Here we go. Bang! $5 foot long. Let's go. So we're going to be doing an NFL Q&A. I'm going to be doing this stream. We're going to do a live watch along, watch party with this. And then after we end up watching this for the 2 hours from 5 to 7 p.m., I'm going to do I'm going to continue the stream for another hour or two doing an NFL kind of Q&A. Anything that you guys want to discuss, wrestling-wise, Cody and Brandy Rhodes, AEW, WWE, WWE Elimination Chamber, Daytona 500, NBA. I got the Knicks and I got the Brooklyn Nets on ESPN right now. And then I'm about to turn this on for the TBS. I hope everyone is having a fantastic day. And if you know me, I love NFL. I got the beer ready. Today's show is sponsored by Modelo. I got my Fritos. I got my Doritos. I got my chips. If there's one thing that I never, ever miss, ever, and it's AEW. I mean, WWE has kind of gone downhill for me within the last couple years since COVID hit. Will I still be doing live stream watch parties for WWE? Yes. Will I be watching Raw, SmackDown, or NXT on a regular basis? No. Will I be watching AEW Dynamite and Rampage? Yes. So there's a lot of things going on, but I think we're going to end up having a fantastic stream. We can watch this together. And let me actually get everything set up and turned on here. Let me get everything volume-wise. Let's go, baby. You should be able to hear that on your guys' end. And Inner Circle, one of my favorite groups, obviously for factions, Dr. Brett Baker, Sammy Guevara. And let's take a quick look. And let me acknowledge everybody in the room. Odin's son in the building. What to do? How are you? Inner Circle fighting among themselves. Looks like they have, what is this right here? Oh, they got Big Bang Theory. All right, so it looks like Big Bang Theory is on. Let me mute that for a second because it's going to be starting here in a moment. But we got Inner Circle fighting among themselves. Sarah Small in the building. Alex in the building. Gerald Black and Gold Light Toes. My boy, what to do? Laura's in the building. I'm ready for some AEW. Yes, I am too. All right, and like I said, the goal on every stream that we do, usually we try to hit some good donos. We get some good conversations. And like I said, I'm going to start doing these AEW Dynamites and Rampages as much as I can. We already got a good donation to start off with the $5 from Sarah Small. Love you guys. Appreciate you guys very, very much. He said, I'm going to try to watch this junk with y'all since football. This ain't junk. All right, if you're not a fan of wrestling, if you're not a fan of wrestling, then you don't really know what you're missing out on. This is the best in the business right here. This is AEW, baby. This is AEW. It ain't junk, motherfucker. This ain't junk. All right, this is some good shit right here. If you're going to watch wrestling, you're going to watch Keith Lee. You're going to watch the who. You're going to watch everybody. Inner Circle. Jon Moxley. You're going to watch this. All right. This is actually way better than anything on Raw, SmackDown, or NXT. He said, is Hulk Hogan on this? No, he's not, baby. All right, let's go. And let me give you a quick look. This is what's popping off tonight. All right, let's take a quick look at the card. Wardlow, Max Caster, you already got CM Punk in the ring. Jericho and Hager versus Santana Ortiz. Inner Circle going against each other. TNT Champion, Sammy Guevara versus Darby Allin. Lit. Mercedes Martinez, Thunder Rosa, Bryan Danielson, Lee Moriarty. And we got CM Punk in the ring right now. Let's go. M. Punk. Let's go. Let's go. Gang.
And that means I'm better than
Let's go. Gang, appreciate you.
Does that sound familiar?
AEW's lit. I'm telling you, it's way better than Raw, SmackDown, or NXT. This is the best show in the business. Marcos Pineda in the building. What to do? Time to drink beer, eat snacks, and watch AEW. And if you live on the West Coast, Marcos, all you got to do is open up the TBS app, all right, on your computer or on your phone. And then if you have a cable provider, you should be able to link to this East Coast broadcast, and we can watch it together. For anyone that lives on the West Coast or in the Midwest, easy to link up. TBS app. Let's go. Let's go. And I'll be doing an NFL Q&A after this is over or during the commercial breaks as well. MJF, the best in the business at talking. Yes, sir.
To walk like me, to talk like me, he could never think like me.
Laura, you know someone's going through a table tonight, baby. Yeah, that's okay, Philly. I know you will. You know, a lot of people, I just did my taxes last weekend. I owe like $500 on federal, and I'm only getting like $250 back on state, and I don't know when I'm going to get it in a couple weeks. No worries, my dude. I know you will when you can. It's not a work. I think he lost power in booking, and it sounds like WWE is going to use him and maybe as a manager, general manager role, I assume. I don't know if he can really wrestle, because if he wrestles and goes to WWE, he's probably just going to be a mid or low card guy. So I imagine he's going to try to get secrets, you know, from what AEW is doing. That's the purpose of getting Cody and Brandy to come over. He don't give a shit about Cody, Stardust. He just wants the secrets. And maybe he can use them as booking to try to steal some of the ratings away. But you could have AEW's roster in WWE, and it's not going to be a good show. You know, you got to have the freedom and not be micromanaged. That's facts. But it's not a work. It was on his official Instagram and on Brandy's. They're gone. They're no longer part of AEW, and I wish him the best. But I wish he was there. But I mean, we got plenty of wrestlers now where we don't really need Cody or Brandy Rhodes. But they were very instrumental for the start of AEW. Oh, there's a lot, bro. There's a lot. There's a lot of superstars. Bryan Danielson is there. Kenny Omega is lit. Kenny Omega to me is the best, but he's, you know, coming back from an injury. You know, you got Jon Moxley, aka Dean Ambrose. I mean, Chris Jericho's there. I mean, it's better here. You just got to give it a chance, and it's much more entertaining. Ask anyone like me or Sarah that watch on a regular basis, or Odin's son or Odin's child. I mean, I haven't missed an episode since the start like 3 years ago. More pictures of Mercedes. Skinner's in the building. What to do? Love you guys and appreciate you guys very, very much. I'll show you what we got lined up based off the thumbnail here. Check it out. That's what we got going on right now. Wardlow, all right, is obviously with MJF, right? Max Caster does the rapping, and he does, you know, kind of some disses when he gets in the ring. You know, I assume Wardlow will beat the shit out of him. Jericho and Hager and Santana and Ortiz are a part of the Inner Circle, which Sammy Guevara is part of as well, but he kind of is starting to walk away. So they're going to go kind of fight within themselves. That should be lit. Sammy Guevara is lit. He's probably one of the youngest, more entertaining wrestlers for TNT champion. Darby Allin is reckless as they really come. You know, he's a guy that'll just throw his body around. Very entertaining. Mercedes Martinez, formerly of WWE. A lot of these people. Thunder Rosa. And then you got Bryan Danielson, a.k.a. Daniel Bryan. Lee Moriarty. All right. Should be a pretty good show. And most of the shows for Dynamite and Rampage are way better than Raw or SmackDown or NXT. But we do have WWE Elimination Chamber. I'll be doing the live stream at 9 a.m. on Saturday. Okay. And then I'll be doing Daytona 500 and some NASCAR on Sunday at 11:30 a.m. and the NBA All-Star game at 5. So I got three things going on. 1, 2, thrizzle. All right. WWE Elimination Chamber, 9 a.m. on Saturday. Daytona 500, 11:30 a.m. Sunday. And then NBA All-Star game at 5 on Sunday as well. Your boy's grinding every fucking day. Let's go. Let them know. And I'll be streaming for about 3 to 4 hours tonight. This is just kind of an extra bonus to have you guys, you know, see my reactions and we can talk. Oh, shit. Let's go. Yes. 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 CM Punk, MJF. He's doing the stipulations right now for their match. And every AEW pay-per-view they do, they only do 4 a year. I'll be buying those for $50 to $60 on Bleacher Report, and I'll be doing the live stream watch parties for those as well.
Sometimes they take years off your life. I promise you they take years off your life.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are.
That's the lesson you need to be taught.
Who's the Stone Cold Steve Austin of the show? He'll be my favorite. That's a good question. Maybe John Moxley's kind of that way. I would say he's Dean Ambrose, formerly of the Shield, with Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins. I would say if there's anyone that's kind of that type of character, the Stone Cold character, it's John Moxley. I like him a lot. Let's go. The best talker in the business, MJF, Maxwell Jacob Friedman. He might go to WWE in 2024, but I'm telling you, anyone that has skills in the mic and in the ring, this guy, hands down, is the best on the mic that I've seen in a long time. Miz is very underrated in WWE. I love him, but we're talking about right now, this is the best talker, hands down, in the game. Much respect. The best heel in the business, MJF. Let's go. Let's go. Yes. Tis the Whitey. What to do? Ooh, look at that. CM Punk with MJF. MJF as a kid. I remember that. Let's go. Woo, look at the picture. And this is on TBS. Okay, so if you got to just log into your TBS account, if you live on the West Coast, choose the East Coast feed, and you can watch it live like I am right now. Let's go. Cheers. And I got NBA on TV too. I got the Knicks in Brooklyn on the TV here in the studio. Let's go. Said your shitty spray tan. Say you a bitch. This is fun, man. CM Punk, I've been waiting for him to come back forever. AEW is just so more engaging, entertaining, and they let them actually do their own kind of, wrestling, hot takes. It's not micromanaged from Vince McMahon, and that's what we love. CM Punk. I hear it, baby, and I don't miss this. This is must-see TV for me. Love it. Love it. Love it. NFL's over. College football's over. It's wrestling. All right. AEW, WWE. All right. NBA. All right. NHL. NASCAR. Daytona 500s this weekend. So we got to come up with filler content. Sunday, March 6th. Mark your calendar. Pay the money. Save up. Save your taxes. It'll cost $50 or $60, but they only have 4 pay-per-views a year, and they're always lit. They're always worth the money. Trust me. All right. I did a few of them last year, and I know with WWE, it's $5 a month. All right. All right. We got Wardlow and Max Caster, baby. Wardlow should be doing like 5 or 6 power bombs. Here we go. Jericho and Hager versus Santana and Ortiz. Let's see if the Inner Circle can work out their battles. Mercedes Martinez versus Thunder Rosa tonight. That might be kind of a boring match. No lie. Sammy Guevara, Darby Allin, that'll bring the energy. All right. And it's not because they're females. It's a no DQ, so it should be pretty good. But there's other females that are better, like Dr. Britt Baker, DMD. All right. Bryan Danielson will put in the work. Daniel Bryan's one of my favorites, baby. Let's go. I saw that. Jon Moxley. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can. Cash App, $ ORIONNWSF on the YouTube Super Chat right here. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on the YouTube page. Follow me. Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, NW Sports Fanatics. And we need to be able to make up some subs. The haters are definitely in full force. We need to get a few subs to get back to 20K. So if you haven't subbed to my channel yet, please do. Or if you have any friends or family that can, it would be greatly appreciated. This will be for any wrestling Q&A. You want to talk about Cody Brandy Rhodes, WWE and Elimination Chamber. You want to talk about Bryan Danielson, or you want to talk NFL. I'll be doing a stream for another hour or 2 after this is over. So this is a 2-hour program from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. And this may go till maybe 9 p.m. tonight for me. So this might be a 3 to 4 hour stream. So buckle in, hang out with your boy. Let's watch some wrestling together. And then any questions that you want to bring up, you can. And then, like I said, after the wrestling is over, I'll have some NBA on. Knicks 38, Brooklyn 18 on ESPN. Steve Nash on the screen right now, being the head coach of Brooklyn. And then I'll be doing an NFL Q&A after. And then hopefully we get some good conversations, good subs, and hopefully we get some good donos as well. Man, I watched those highlights of Giannis. Woo! God, they fucking dominated last night, didn't they? Hey, you looking like you working out, my boy, looking slim. Hey, I've been working out, not in the gym, but I've been trying to walk my dog, Paisley. I've been walking her almost every day. I'm just trying to lose weight, in the face, in the legs. I'm good. Midsection, some people got 6 packs. I got 6 kegs in here. All right. I like to drink the Modelo's maybe a little bit too much and the Coronas. Okay. So I'm going to try to lose some weight, but I like to eat. And I do like to drink some beers here and there. But I appreciate that, man. I'm trying to lose the weight as much as I can. And I've been grinding. I mean, pretty much I'm all in, Gerald. I'm not doing any other jobs anymore. I'm not doing sales. I'm not doing phone sales. I'm not doing warehouse. I'm fully all in on YouTube. And it's been working out great. So like I said, I feel that if I record 2 to 3 hours a day, every day, show the love and the commitment. The fan base has been great. We had Beefy McWhat. He threw up over $100 in donations, and the donations have been great. We've been usually averaging somewhere between $50 and $600 a show. So that's kind of a wide range, $50 or $600, but it just depends on who hops in the room. But the more AEW I do, the more NASCAR I do, the more NBA I do, the more variety I do, the more we're going to grow the Fanatic family, and it's going to be fun. And I'm still going to be doing NFL every day. College football, I'll be going over NFL draft, mock drafts, everything like that as well. That's facts. Yeah, Daniel Bryan, Brian Danielson, love him. If MJF was built like Wardlow, Vince would skeet all over himself to sign him. Wardlow's very, very underrated. Obviously, we know some of the big men that they have. Adam Hangman Page last week, and we obviously saw what we had there with that matchup. There's a lot of nice AEW wrestling big men that are out there. Let's go. There we go. Jungle Express. I like them. There we go. Gerald and Black and Gold Light Toes. Bang! $2. Who dat? You dat, baby. Yeah. The only thing that they lack is females. In the women's division, it'll get better as the years go on and people get released. That's facts. Yeah, Jericho and Fozzy. Jericho's music is the best intro in wrestling. It gives you Stone Cold Steve Austin, glass breaking vibes, Undertaker Bell, when you get those vibes, and the crowd sings along with his intro. No one else does that in wrestling. You don't see that in any other wrestling, theme song. You don't hear the crowd sing along in every stadium all around the world. It's crazy. Let's go. Listen to this. Listen to this. Brian Cage is big. I mean, they got some big boys out here. Let's go. Listen to Daniel Bryan with the hip hop. Oh, hey. Lance Archer. I like Lance Archer a lot. They got some big dudes that Vince would skeet over for sure. Danielson. Let's go. Love me some Bryan Danielson. He's great on the mic. And think about it. If he decided not to go and re-sign with WWE, why is that? He's a smart guy. He doesn't want to be micromanaged. He wants to go somewhere where he's loved and appreciated, and maybe he can go do some Japan work, NJPW, ROH, somewhere else. He is still one of the best in the world. Daniel Bryan, a.k.a. Bryan Danielson. His theme is fire. I like it too. Shinsuke does too, but not the same as Jericho. Not the same as Jericho. The Jericho is word for word with the Judas. Judas in my mind. Let's go. Let's go, baby. I mean, the roster is just ridiculous. I mean, I can go through the roster in here. Aaron Solo, Adam Cole, Bang. All right. Andrade, El Idolo, Anthony Bowens, Austin Gunn, the Ass Bros, the Ass Club, the Gun Club, the Blade, Bobby Fish, Brian Cage, Brian Pillman Jr., Bryan Danielson, the Butcher, Cash Wheeler, Chavo, Chris Jericho, Christian Cage, We're going to get Matt and Jeff Hardy together in about a month, which will be lit. CM Punk, Chuck Taylor, Colt Cabana, Dan Hassan, all right, Darby Allin, sick, Dax Harwood, Dustin Rhodes, Eddie Kingston. I mean, we got Adam Hangman Page. Jack Evans, Jack Hager, Jay Lethal, Jay White, Jon Moxley, Jungle Boy, Keith Lee. Kip Sabian, Kenny Omega, Lance Archer, Luchasaurus. There's so many great names that it is in the business, baby. Thank you, Gerald. I appreciate you. Bang, 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 bang. Here we go. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Yes, he does got the LSU colors. Yeah. Laura in the building. I haven't seen you in the building, Laura. I hope you sub to the channel. If you love wrestling as much as I do as football, I'll be doing this very often. Miro, a.k.a. Rusev, Nick Jackson, Matt Jackson, Paul Waite, The Big Show, Penta. There's this Ray Phoenix, the Lucha Bros. Santana, Scorpio Sky, Sean Spears, Sting. Wardlow. I haven't even named them all. It's just a few. Let's go. Let's go. Cheers. And this will be a little bit of a ground and pound. This will be a little bit of obviously showing, Brian Daniels' skill set, with high flying mixed in with a little technical wrestling. Obviously, we know Bryan Danielson is one of the best technical wrestlers in the business. Woo! Big slap. Let's go. And like I said, thank God for the TBS app. Because if I didn't have this or TNT app, I would never get to watch this live. I would have to wait till 8 p.m. Pacific time, and that fucking blows. It sucks, when all the results are on Twitter, and then I'm like, fucking hey, you guys spoiled it for me already, But with this app, since I have Ziply, I'm able to log into my account here at home and then choose the East Coast feed. God bless TBS and TNT, because I live in Oregon and I don't get this shit, live. But Keith Lee. The last pay-per-view I went to was NXT TakeOver Portland. I had front row seats, and I got to talk to Keith Lee. I got a dap from him. I got to be able to talk to RK Bro. I got to be able to talk to Matt Riddle when they had the tag belts back then as well with Pete Dunne. I got to touch the tag belts, and I even got to talk to Beth Phoenix and get a dap from her at the end of the show. So I would love for AEW, yes! I would love to be able to go to AEW. Ooh! I'd love to be able to go here in Oregon, but I don't know when they're coming. Look at Bryan Danielson, Dragon Sleeper. Oh. Let's go. And I just like having certain wrestlers there too. You know what I mean? Like when you have Bryan Danielson there, once we get everyone back full strength, Kenny Omega, all right, you got everyone full strength, ready to go. Woo! And Moxley obviously went to rehab for alcohol and whatnot and getting his mind right. But, the card and the men's division is so deep. Tag team, singles competition, factions. The only thing they need to improve on is the females, right? If we can get Charlotte Flair, Bianca Belair, if you can get someone to cross over, Sasha Banks, all it's going to take is one, to come over. Or if you imagine if we can get Seth Rollins to come over or the man Becky Lynch. If once you get someone big like that to cross over, a lot of people are going to start coming in the female division. But they do have Dr. Britt Baker, who's the best, and she's very entertaining. It's either you're a wrestling fan or you're not. It's okay, Gerald. Some people love it. Some people don't. I've been watching it since I was 3 years old. I love this shit. And there's no NFL going on. There's no, college football. What else are we going to watch? You're going to watch boring-ass Knicks in Brooklyn, 48-23 on ESPN? I'm watching it too. I got it on the TV to the left. But give me wrestling all day, every day. I hope so. I hope someone's going through a ladder tonight. Let's go. I love it, man. Well, I'm Japanese and Czech, my dude. Japanese wrestling, I know you love, is the best. Let's go. Come on, Danielson. Ooh, look at this. Look at this. What do we got here? What's this? Ooh, knee to the face. Let's go. I hate when they do this picture-in-picture shit, though. But I guess it's better than, just, closing it out and going to a commercial altogether. You get the little box, and I guess that's, they have to pay. Commercials pay for advertising and whatnot. You know what I mean? But it's just one of those things. It's like if I'm watching NBA, NFL, MLB Wrestling. Don't interrupt me. I know money is involved. Just like it was like 7 or 8 million for 30 seconds in the Super Bowl. A lot of those Super Bowl commercials were fucking stupid. None of them are really funny anymore. Kind of corny, you know what I mean? And they're paying so much money. How about raising minimum wage for everyone that's out there that's grinding and working hard? Let's pay some more money to the America's youth and the workers out there that are grinding instead of this, bullshit where you have 30 seconds of a dumbass commercial where no one's going to even go to your fucking company and they're claiming they have no money and then they just dish out $7 million for 30 seconds. Shame, shame, shame. But at least we can still see the action. We see Bryan Danielson with the kicks. Woo! Right into the midsection. Counter. Boom! Nice uppercut. Another one, 2, 3. Ooh, big uppercut by Bryan Danielson. Let's go. Let's go. I love everyone. Appreciate everyone in the building. Love you guys and appreciate you guys very, very much. Yes. You're going to be talking stuff that nobody understand really what that is, but man, appreciate you guys.
Why did he go in after it? Taste.
What's going on here? Says that my account is overdrawn by $20. So we got to make sure we get some Cash App in there to be able to make sure that I can get that out of the undraft. I don't know what happened there. Let's see what Bill came out. Let's see. It probably is StreamYard or something. Let's see. What came out of my account that I didn't. Yep, StreamYard. $25. $25, and I only had 5 in there. All right. So donate to your boy so I can get -20 out of my account so that way I can actually be positive again. I thought it was going to come out of my account this weekend, but lo and behold, they decided to take money out, and I'm -20. But I know we'll be able to get some good donos today. I'll be obviously doing this for 2 hours, and then after this, I'll be doing another 2. And obviously, we'll be doing NFL and any other talk there as well. I hate that when money comes out of your account and like you pay bills and you go grocery shopping and you do all that, and all of a sudden you're like, I just got the notification, and I'm like, oh, son of a bitch. But we got 5 on the Cash App so far. So, I know we're going to usually get somewhere between 50 and usually about 50 and 200 usually on the stream. So I know we'll get there, but that's a little unexpected. Ooh, nice suplex by Bryan Danielson right there. Here we go. Back to the action. Let's go. Yeah, Elimination Chamber. I don't know how good it's going to be, but I am going to do the live stream. I'm going to keep my subscription for WWE on Peacock for pretty much forever. I'm going to keep doing it. So, someone sent a Cash App for me. Oh, thank you. He said you're not overdrafted anymore with the dunk. Bang! Hanging on the rim like Giannis. Bang, bang, bang. Thank you, my bro. Thank you. $25. 25. Thank you, dude. Yeah, and I was -20. No more. Thank you so much, bro. Thank you so much. Bang, 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 bang. You the man. What do you want me to message on here as far as your name is? I can't put those Japanese characters on here. What do you want me to put down there as far as your name? So that when I shout, we don't want to do your government name, right? So what do you want me to, you write down in the chat what you want me to put it on there for the $25 donation. Oh, LaBelloc. Let's go. Turn out the lights, baby. Oh, his foot is on the ropes. All right, I'll do Air Whitey. I'll do Air Whitey. Air Whitey with the dunk, baby. Okay, that's what I figured. Bang! Air Whitey, bang, bang, bang. Hanging on the rim like fucking Giannis and the Milwaukee Bucks, bitches. Let's go. $25 to help me get out of fucking negative on my account. Thank you, Air Whitey. I appreciate that. Yeah, that was unexpected. Like all of a sudden I got the notification and then I was already negative there, but now I'm not. We're at $30 on the donos so far. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate you. And I know you love wrestling, Air Whitey, as much as me and Sarah and Odin's son. So this will be a good community other than football where we can hang out and watch AEW, WWE. And maybe we could do a throwback day where we have a link on YouTube and we can watch maybe a match, an old match together. I used to do that last year. We did like a throwback Thursday and we would spend an hour or two watching 2 or 3 old school matches and we would drop the link on YouTube at the same time and we would all watch a match together. Royal Rumble, or, you know, a TLC or like an old school Cactus Jack match or a Hogan or NWO or whatever. So I'm excited for that. Appreciate you, Air Whitey. Let's go. Oh, yeah, $32. Forgot that. Yeah, we got the other one, too, from Gerald before he left. Ooh, big slap. I love wrestling. I mean, I'm 39, and I've been watching wrestling since 1985. So that shows you. I've been watching since 3 years old. I mean, WWF, ECW, all right, WCW, NWA. I mean, pretty much anything and everything. I like NJPW, ROH, a little of everything. But AEW is my favorite by far. And I used to be a WCW, ECW guy. Rob Van Dam and Sabu. Masato Tanaka, Taz, right? Tajiri, just incredible. Lance Storm. I mean, I can go on and on and on. I'm a big NWO guy, but I love me some AEW, the alternative to the crap that WWE is. I mean, some people still love WWE. I'll tolerate it, but 9 times out of 10, it disappoints me. You know what I mean? I have high standards. I've been watching for a long time, and you're not going to get the same kind of legends that you got when we were younger in the 80s and 90s. I understand that, but we have standards of what we want. Air Whitey, you're the real MVP. I appreciate you, dude. Thank you so much, man. He said, that's my personal best. He said that, hey, well, we are starting to kind of become closer and closer friends. I do talk to a lot of you. I mean, you can call, you know, you can message me. I talk to a lot of the, you know, good people that, you know, donate to me and that, you know, even ones that maybe don't donate as much, but I do communicate with quite a few on the channel, but I do appreciate that for someone that doesn't live in your hometown. We are starting to gain a bond, and I do appreciate that. The all-time personal best for a dono, Air Whitey, bang, $25, just like Giannis dropping a 50 last night. Impressive. And you know what was crazy? Johnny, the guy that does my graphics, me and Tom Grossi, he went to the game last night. I actually saw a picture of him at the game, and that was like the first game that he's been to, I think, in quite some time. Let's go. Bryan Danielson got the look in his eyes. Let's see what we got here. What do we got? I got some Fritos, Doritos. I'm set, baby. Bang, 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 bang. Let's go. Love me some wrestling. Hell yeah. Stomp his ass. Woo. Yes. Look at the submission. Woo. It's over. Oh, yes. Dude, his theme song is so sick. You know what I mean? It's like you wouldn't assume that Bryan Danielson would have a hip-hop theme song. It's more of a rock type of guy. I still like Jericho and Fozzy, the best in wrestling. I think that one right now is the best hands-down theme song. Undertaker is, you know, all-time. Stone Cold, The Rock. You know, you got those ones. But this one suits him well. Appreciate you very much, man. Yeah, the WWE expectations are really fucking low. And obviously with you in Japan wrestling and AEW, and I think it's really cool that you do love Japanese wrestling as much as you do. A lot of people, they have no idea what they're missing out on. And I want you to keep sending me links of the female and the men's matches over there, old or new. I would really appreciate it. Or even anything in ROH, NJPW, or anything old school.
A thing or two about violence.
And you did.
I want to know. Can you pass?
No way. $10? No way.
And that's why I don't trust the American public with anything.
Oh.
That said, that's not the reason I grabbed the microphone. I asked John Moxley to team up with me to create a whole new age.
This would be dope if it happens. John Moxley and Bryan Danielson tagging up.
And John Moxley, I want an answer.
That'd be, dude, they could run the tag division. They could make their own faction. It would be kind of dope. You know what I mean? I don't know if it's going to happen, though, because Moxley's, you know, Moxley's kind of, on his own. He did a tag with, CM Punk last week, I believe, or the week before. Moxley's a shit, though. He's one of my favorites. I love Moxley. I'm a big Dean Ambrose guy, Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns. The Shield, that was my shit. That was like the best faction to me. You know, person for person, you could argue that might be the best talent faction of all time with Hollywood Hogan, Scott Hall, and Kevin Nash. All right, Hogan. All right, Diesel, Razor Ramon. Those three, so iconic. But if you're looking at the skill set of Roman, Seth, and Dean Ambrose, a.k.a. John Moxley, I love it, man. It's like you had those guys in the 90s, and then now in the 2020s and beyond. I don't know if there's a better faction than those three from years ago, but I love Mox. I always like Mox and Seth. Not so much Roman. I'm not really a big Roman guy. Not very good on the mic, but he's gotten better over the years. But I like Moxley and Seth a lot more. Those guys were like guys that was must-see TV for me. Love me some Moxley. He's awesome. Lower level. Pacers garbage. Yeah. Post me some news. I've been watching a lot. I saw the parade. I'll be going over NFL news in an hour and a half. So we'll go over, Kevin O'Connell, obviously the Rams parade and any other movement that's going on. So 56-31, the Knicks are up on Brooklyn. Brooklyn is sad as shit, aren't they? They're fucking horrible. Everyone thought they were going to win the championship. You got Blake Griffin out there. You got a bunch of Buster Browns, Kyrie, Durant, Harden left. But they got their ass kicked yesterday by like 50 to the Celtics. Come on, Moxley. What are we going to get here? Demolition, Axe, Smash, and Crush. Big Jim Cruz. That was one of my favorites. But you know who was better? Legion of Doom, the Road Warriors, Animal, and Hawk. Whoa, what a rush. But I love Demolition, Axe, Smash, and Crush. Big facts. Dude, nice name drop, Big Jim Cruz. You get points from me on that. Nice. That's my childhood.
I was angry, I was poor, I had nothing to lose, and I took a shot by taking down the great American Dragon, Bryan Danielson. We're in a little indie show in Chillicothe, Ohio. You were late. Your flight was delayed because of the weather. So they sent Tracy Smothers out to the ring.
Uh-oh.
The audience for about 45 minutes.
Cornerback Chris Lemons. Who the fuck is that? Is that a backup? I've never even heard of him. He must be a backup. Uh-oh. That's not good. Arrested with AK-41. This would be a good feud right here. They're both aggressive. But if they tag up together, that's must-see TV. Go against the Inner Circle. Go against Matt and Nick Jackson. Hey, Moxley and Bryan Danielson against who? The Hardy brothers? The Hardys? Matt and Jeff? They're coming in like a month. Matt is already there. Jeff is going to sign March what? March 15th? Something like that? March 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th. We are going to see the Hardy brothers in the building. The bros, Matt and Jeff. Keith Lee is in there, yes. Loved Keith Lee's debut. I met him. He was such a nice guy when it was him and Dijakovic. I had front row seats on the aisle as they were going in NXT TakeOver Portland. If you go back and watch that pay-per-view, you can see me on there. It was amazing. It was lit, dude. I'm a big fan of Keith Lee. He might have the man boobs a little bit, and he may not look like a prototypical wrestler, but he's so athletic like Kevin Owens. I don't think people care. You can be a little bit bigger of a guy and not look, maybe as skinny as these two guys on the TV, but that doesn't matter. It's about your mic skills, your heart, you know what I mean? Your skill set in the ring. People love Keith Lee. And I'm one of his biggest fans. I love him. Just like Moxley.
And I was listening to you a couple weeks ago. I listened to every single thing you said.
Good opening match by Bryan Danielson. Yeah. Big Jim Cruz, how are you, dude? Fly, Eagles, fly, bro. Are you excited for the draft? I'll be doing some mock drafts. And like I said, I'll be doing a 3 to 4 hour stream tonight. So, I'll be going over all football shit after this is over or during the break. I'm excited for your team, though, bro. Giants, nothing. Unless they get Russell Wilson. Washington Commies, nothing. Cowboys will be good, but they'll probably lose in the playoffs like they always do. But Philly, there's something there. But you got to make sure you hit on those 3 draft picks and go defense, defense, defense. That's facts. Love me some Keith Lee.
And I'm not going to lie. No matter how hard I
Yeah, getting dabs from Keith Lee was very cool, man. Touching the tag belts from Matt Riddle and Pete Dunne was cool. There was only like 3 of us in the front row that got to touch them. It was pretty cool, man. I have some really sweet pictures, in my phone camera, obviously, in my photo reel.
Wants to stand side by side with me because he doesn't want to find himself in the one place nobody in AEW wants to find themselves, standing across the ring from Jon Moxley.
Uh-oh, baby. Are we going to get a feud here, or are we going to get tag up?
Because he knows
This feud would be fire.
I would do to him what I've done to everybody else. They put in front of me.
Moxley kind of reminds me of Darby Allin. Reckless abandonment. You know what I mean? Moxley is more of a puncher. Darby Allin kind of throws his body outside the ring. There's so many different cool personalities and gimmicks in AEW. That's why I think I love it so much. Darby Allin, there's no one like him. Moxley, no one like him. There's just so many different types of people that are out there. I just love it. Kenny Omega, legend. Ooh. Russell, I want Russell Wilson. Why you got it? I mean, it's either you or maybe the Giants or the Eagles. They're talking about Deshaun Watson, or maybe Brady coming back to my team or the Niners. There's probably a better chance of him coming back to the Niners and going there, right? But I think Trey Lance is going to be very good. I think Niners and Rams might be the 2 best teams going into next year in the NFC. I'm excited to see what they do. But we'll see what happens with Tampa. I just don't want a sexual predator on my team, but if Deshaun Watson's on Tampa, I guess I can't, What am I supposed to do? I mean, I'm not going to buy his jersey, but if he's going to help me win a Super Bowl or be good, I guess, Oh, mic drop. Steelers need Teddy Bridgewater. No, they don't. No. Laura, they're going to draft a quarterback this season. You watch. In the NFL draft, they're going to draft one. You know what I mean? They're hoping for Aaron Rodgers to Denver or Pittsburgh, but realistically, the NFL draft, you will draft a quarterback. That's what you're going to get in Pittsburgh. There's a few of them. I don't know how many they're going to be. Lesnar on Pat McAfee. He hasn't been on. I think he went on vacation. I've been looking to watch it the last couple days, and it hasn't been on. But I know Peter Schrager has been stealing my Uncle Momentum twice in the last 2 weeks. I guess Pat McAfee has stolen it as well, but I don't really mind. I like Pat McAfee show. There we go. There's my guy, Limitless, Keith Lee. Love me some Keith Lee. He's great on the mic, too. And he just got married to Mia Yim. All right. So, and that's another person that was getting hated on. All right. His mic skills are incredible. Very intelligent speaker. You know what I mean? A lot of people respect Keith Lee. He's just entertaining. Keith fucking Lee, man. Nice guy, too. You know what I mean? After that match with Dijakovic was incredible. The energy in Portland for NXT TakeOver is just the energy that you get from AEW on a weekly basis, man. It's just... I can't wait to have more money where I can come to the East Coast or the Midwest and go to an AEW show. I mean, Jungle Boy, Luchasaurus. I mean, I can go down the roster and tell you how many guys I absolutely love in AEW compared to WWE. Wardlow, baby. Dude, Wardlow is a fucking beast. I mean, Lance Archer is big too. You know what I mean? But if we get Lance Archer and Wardlow for the title at some point, I mean, the big man and big man, that's just kind of guys that are built like Roman Reigns. And obviously he's kind of MJF's manager, kind of, bodyguard type guy. But he's got some skills, man. Very powerful in the ring. Steelers draft Kenny Pickett. There you go, Laura. Laura doing some research. There you go. Go to NFL.com or Bleacher. But, yeah, you don't want Teddy Bridgewater. You might as well take your chances with a guy like Kenny Pickett. And we'll see where Malik goes, maybe the Panthers. There's going to be a lot of movement. Yo, listen. Listen. Yo. Oh, shit. Oh. Oh shit. And it's in Nashville too. Ooh. You know, they always have to talk shit about the city that they're in. Nashville! The Acclaim have arrived. And then they do this like finger shit. Like, what the why? I saw a guy on the Milwaukee Bucks too, where they had the air guitar thing. Air, why did you see it? So they had the one like brother. There was like trying to do the air guitar, and then you saw the guy, the like Mexican dude or the white dude. He was all doing like the inappropriate shit that was not air guitar. Did you see that? It's been on Twitter. It's pretty fucking funny. They're like, that's not air guitar. Fucking crazy, dude. Oh, all right, here we go. We got Max Caster and Wardlow, top left on the screen. As you guys can see, obviously I have the background there. All right. So we've already seen Bryan Danielson, right? Lee Moriarty, bottom right. And now we got Wardlow, Max Caster from the Acclaimed on the top left. All right. And I'll take down the message here so you can obviously see Jericho and Hager. And when you hear Jericho's, Judas in my mind, I mean, it's so iconic, man. And it's from Fozzy, his own band. That's what makes it so cool.
Well, this qualifying match will continue here on Dynamite in picture. And don't worry, you're not going to miss a moment.
Let's go. Appreciate every single one of y'all in the building. And I think this will grow more and more as more people figure out that I'm going to be doing AEW, WWE. I'm going to try to do as much, Dynamite and Rampage as possible, as well as WWE pay-per-views every single month. I'm going to be doing that. Rumor is Stone Cold Steve Austin coming back, possibly against Brock Lesnar or Kevin Owens. I mean, he hasn't wrestled in 19 years, but once that glass breaks, that'll be huge. And maybe after the show is over and Roman ends up being victorious, if The Rock comes out at the very end, they could build that up for Rock and Roman next WrestleMania. Not this one, but the next one. Because the next one, I believe, is in Hollywood. Not this one coming up in a month or two, but the year after. I think it's in Hollywood. And The Rock and Roman would, if you're talking about ratings, one match, The Rock would be very entertaining, obviously, against Roman. Obviously, Rock Stone Cold would be cool, but I don't even know if Stone Cold can wrestle anymore. But he did purchase his own custom wrestling ring at his ranch, I believe, in Texas a couple months ago. So it sounds like he's training to do one last, match. But I just don't want him to look like Goldberg or Undertaker at the end, where it's like, what am I watching? You know what I mean? No one wants to watch Goldberg anymore. He's the one legend that we don't give a shit about. You were great in WCW against the NWO. Nobody, even your biggest fans and family, don't want you on TV anymore. Nobody cares about Goldberg anymore. Every time he's on there, it's like you're stealing a spot from someone else. You know what I mean? The Acclaim are assholes. Yes, they are. Archer is a monster. Yes, he is. Did you see that match last week with Archer? It was insane with fucking A, man. Archer and Adam Hangman Page. That shit was crazy. Blood everywhere. Yes, I did. Yeah.
Of course you know. It's so you.
Yes, sir. Madden NFL 23. I would assume, Cooper Kupp, Aaron Donald. I would assume it'll be someone from the Rams. You know what I mean? Cooper Kupp, Matthew Stafford, Aaron Donald. But realistically, it should be John Madden. John Madden passed away, so they should do a John Madden cover. That's who I would put on since he passed away. But obviously, if you're doing it not John Madden, then I would put some Rams players on there, Cooper Kupp. But you don't want the Madden curse on Cooper Kupp or Aaron Donald. At least I don't. I want them to still play good football, even though I'm a Bucs fan. But it should be John Madden.
Don't stop steroids unless told by your doctor. Tell your doctor if you have a parasitic infection. May cause headache.
Oh, yes. Big Jim Cruz. Exactly. And I've been talking to people about that too. It's like, as much as I love Stone Cold, 19 years, I don't want to see a guy hobbling. You know what I mean? Like, I get it. He's an icon, but I don't really know what he can do. Are we going to get like a 5-minute squash match? I don't know if that's even worth it. The hearing the glass break would be cool. Just having him be out there as like a manager or something, but Vince is desperate as hell to try to get the ratings back. All right, here we go. Powerbomb by Wardlow. He usually will do 3, 4, 5 of these. Oh! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The Acclaimed. They love to cheat. Uh-oh. Is it over? 1, 2. 2. And my boy Swaggy P is a big wrestling fan. I got my boy Jay Graves. You know, we're big, but I don't think they love it as much as me. They don't keep up with it like me. You know what I mean? There's just some of us that I'll never give it up. I don't give a shit when people want to make fun of me. They're like, oh, you know, you're 30, 40, 50 and you still watch. Yeah. And I'll buy tickets. I'll buy the belts. I'll buy the wrestling shirts. That shit is collectible. And it's fun to go to, like, when I go to wrestling events, it's just as fun as going to like NFL, NBA, you know, college football. It's fun for me. I enjoy it. Unless it's like SmackDown or Raw, and it's like a piece of shit event with like horrible matches. But NXT TakeOver Portland was a 10 out of 10. One more time. Hell yeah, keep going. Yeah. 1, 2. Ring the bell, baby. There we go. I want to see Wardlow and Archer. Wardlow, Archer, and Luchasaurus in a triple threat. Yeah. Dump his ass. Powerbomb. Give him the Kevin Nash. I agree. Sometimes you get some crazy shit that happens in the house shows. Oh, yeah, I'm a big ECW guy. Dr. Britt Baker, I see you. But yeah, I love ECW. ECW might be, that and WCW were always my favorite. ECW was hardcore. WCW had the legends and the presentation, Halloween Havoc, Bash at the Beach, right? WWF Attitude Era had Undertaker, you know, Mick Foley, obviously Dude Love, you know, and all the different characters that he, you know, dressed up as, you know what I mean? So you had Mankind and all that. You had The Rock, you had Stone Cold, you had DX, obviously NWO and WCW, but I've always been more of a WCW, ECW guy. That's why I love AEW so much. It's the alternative.
I know my job. It's time to murder a bitch.
He said murder a bitch. Woo!
So what if she loses?
You know what to do.
Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can. Cash App $, ORIONNWSF on the YouTube Super Chat right here. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on the YouTube page. Follow me. Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, NW Sports Fanatics. Woo! I can't wait for Sammy and Darby. I love them. Great. High flying. It'll be fun. This will be good too. They'll be beating the shit out of each other here. Love the inner circle. Cowboy shit. I just love the way that they progress from Jericho to Moxley to Omega to Adam Hangman Page. I mean, he deserves it. Love it.
It's time to see the possibilities with Tulsa.
Ooh, oh, you did. Awesome. That's awesome. Big Jim Cruz. I mean, once you open up the door, you know, for kids, you know what I mean? And you open up the door early at, you know, at a young age, that shit lives with them forever. You know what I mean? I remember going to Blockbuster Video as a little kid and renting, you know, 3-4 old pay-per-views from the 80s and the 90s, getting Mountain Dew and staying up all night long and having my wrestling ring, my WWF wrestling ring with Big Boss Man and Undertaker and Hulk Hogan, Bushwhackers, Ultimate Warrior, and just beating the shit out of each other in that wrestling ring. I mean, those memories were just as much as like my NES, you know, Nintendo 8-bit memories or PlayStation or Nintendo 64 or Sega Genesis memories when I was a kid. Incredible times with Nintendo, Atari 2600 that I had. That shows you how old I am. Everyone's like, what the hell is a Atari 2600? But that was one of the first systems before the Commodore 64. But I had the Atari 2600. I had the NES. Then I had Sega over Super Nintendo. Super Nintendo was the only system I didn't have. But I love Sega and I love the NES. I still have them actually in the living room to this day. And I love Nintendo 64. That still is one of the most underrated systems of all time. WCW, NWO Revenge, WrestleMania 2000, No Mercy. Get out of here. Still some of the best. Kevin Nash is one of my ultimate favorites. We actually have a person on the channel met Kevin Nash and Matt Hardy, very young, long time ago.
Meditation, a sense of calm that comes from being transported to your umami place. On time, lowest price, or we'll make it right. Grab hug.
6 over Hogan. I'm old though. I like heels. I didn't like Hulk Hogan as much. It was more of Hollywood Hogan. Just the epic heel turn to go from like everyone's favorite to everyone like the bad guy. You know what I mean? And everything that they did in WCW was just groundbreaking, man. Loved it. Yes. Oh man. I mean, I still have old VHSs, obviously in the bedroom and in like boxes and boxed away. I got old ECW DVDs. I mean, I got all kinds of crazy shit, man. Prince Fielder. Hey, sometimes you have your loves and your passions, and wrestling is one of my biggest. Give me wrestling over baseball. Give me wrestling over basketball. Give me wrestling over hockey, over soccer. The only thing that I'll put it not over but the same is NFL and college football. My Oregon Ducks, Tampa Bay, and all the other 31 teams, and wrestling. Give me that is at the very top. I mean, I commit a lot of money and time and energy and memorabilia to wrestling and football. Nice NWO shirt. Cowboy shit. I agree. He's the only member to be in NWO and DX. This is on TBS. If you need to download the TBS app on your phone or on your computer. I live in Oregon, so I wouldn't get this until 8 p.m. Pacific time. So God bless TBS. God bless TNT app. JBL? No way. No way. Charlie Haas? No way. Jackie? No way. That's crazy. I haven't met too many. I mean, I had the interaction with like Keith Lee and obviously Pete Dunne and Matt Riddle and Beth Phoenix, which was very cool. I mean, I met 4 people, in one event, but I did have front row seats though, right on the aisle. That was when Poppy did the intro. Pretty sweet, man. It was a great show. WrestleMania 19 classic. The Rock and Stone Cold matchups on old WrestleManias are some of the best when they were both in their prime. Ooh.
First of all, Nashville, if you could do me a favor.
Adam Cole, baby. So he's next in line, huh, for the title? Adam Cole, baby. And I loved Undisputed Era. I thought they were stupid to let that die. Just like Bray Wyatt. Like Vince is an idiot. You know what I mean? And they thought this guy's too small. He's a short guy, that he couldn't be a champion because you like roided guys like Roman. That's your problem, Vince. You're a micromanager. You think you know what the people want. Nobody likes WWE anymore. It's not the same. And I'm glad that Adam Cole came over to hang out with Matt and Nick Jackson and, to be able to build this with his girl, Dr. Britt Baker, DMD. I love him here in AEW, but I loved Undisputed Era. I loved it. I got an Adam Cole shirt from that show, actually. Adam Cole, baby. One of the best in the world. He's always running his mouth. When is he not? He's entertaining, though. He's good on the mic, and he's great in the ring. You have not met Shawn Michaels, really? Mick Foley, too? Wow. The Hurricane? That's sweet. Andy Reid, shut up. You did? He looked at you in a certain way? How did he look at you? Did he look at you like this? Is this how he looked at you? He's like, ooh, big Jim Cruz. You're on my team. But that was when he was in Philly, I would assume, not on the Chiefs. See, I got all the HD pictures ready for you, my dude. Baby. That's sweet, dude.
Hey, man, that's funny that you bring up friendship. That's really, really ironic. Let's talk about friendship for a minute. Let's talk about Nick and Matt Jackson, the young.
Love Nick and Matt Jackson. That's my favorite tag team. I like the Lucha Bros. My boy Preston bought me some AEW trading cards, the Upper Deck, and I got a Penta game used, piece of his like clothing. In how they have like a game used cards, for like the basketball cards, like a game used jersey piece in the card. I got that with a Penta, which was pretty cool. But the box was like $150, and I probably only got like $40 worth of cards out of a $150 box. But my buddy bought it for me, and I got it for free as a gift, which is cool. But those AEW cards are pretty sweet. What are we at? 32? Yeah, we can get to 50. Again, I'm going to be streaming for another 3 hours after this. So we're 1 hour in. We got another hour to go. So we'll be good.
Hey, come on. Okay, listen, man, I'm just being frank with you, okay? Because I've known you for over 10 years. I've known you for over a decade. And you've become an unbelievable professional wrestler. And an unbelievable...
Yeah, Hangman is nice.
But now, Hangman, I'm here.
I liked it when Moxley had the belt. I liked it when Omega had the belt, though. I think Omega is the best wrestler in the business right now out of any federation. I think he's the most entertaining. I like the faction. But Kenny Omega, to me, is better than anyone in WWE or anywhere else. But everyone's got their own opinion, right? But I like the Young Bucks, and I like Kenny Omega the best. Those are my three favorite.
Stop. Hangman, seriously, stop. Listen to me, okay? Seriously, look me in the eyes. I mean this.
So they're gonna jump him here. Obviously, you know how Adam Cole does. It's never one-on-one. He's gonna have the rest of his clique there with him.
If I could share the ring with anybody here in AEW, it would be you. That's what I think about you. So trust me when I tell you, someday we're going to fight for that AEW World Championship. And when we do, it'll be man to man. Me and you for that very title. And when that day does come, filled with respect, may the best man win.
But he ain't serious. Adam Cole always be talking shit like that, right? He can say all that all he wants, and then he'll get jumped from behind. He can act like he's the gentlemanly guy until they jump him from behind. All right, my account is positive now, $9.46 due to Air Whitey. Thank you, man. Air Whitey. Oh, look, let's see what happens. See? Did I call that or what? Your boy's got ESP, just like Dr. Britt Baker, DMD. I already know this. When you watch wrestling as much as all of us do, you already knew the Undisputed Era was going to go in there and they were going to take care of business. That's what factions do, man. The heels, baby. The heels, baby. 2009. Ooh, nice. No way. You did not meet Leroy Butler. Shut the fuck up. You did? Dude, that's sick. There we go. Dark Order, baby. Brody Lee. God, what could have been, man? I mean, Brody Lee didn't die, and then if we could end up getting Bray Wyatt, The Fiend, what could have been? Man, beat his ass. Oh, just beating on all the refs and all the security. Air Whitey, though, I appreciate you. Biggest donation that you've done. And like I said, it feels good to be positive. That definitely came out of nowhere. Oh, throw him out of the ring. Yeah, and it just kind of sucks, you know what I mean? Because I had OBS Studio, which was free, but then it was fucking up. And then I tried downloading Streamlabs, and then I had it for a month, and I didn't even use it because I couldn't get the text feature to work to change my scoreboard that Johnny made for me. So I paid all this money for the scoreboard that I couldn't even use because the text feature was like broken. It was all fucked up. And I couldn't change it from first quarter, second quarter, or put like 0 to 3 or 7. So obviously I got to use the StreamYard. And then it's like, I'm not going to pay for two things, softwares, if I can't even use all the capabilities of them. But hopefully I can get Streamlabs or OBS Studio to work again, because that's what I normally use for like reaction videos and other things. There's a little bit more flexibility, but I don't want it to lag. And that was one of the reasons why I switched to StreamYard, because there wasn't any lagging. So it's like I can either use a scoreboard and have lag, or have a streamlined stream with no lag. And obviously, if you're a streamer, you don't want lag. Lag is a disaster, a recipe for disaster. That's facts. Butler. Wow, dude, that's crazy. I mean, mine's Ken Griffey Jr. I met Ken Griffey Jr., Sandy Koufax. So, I mean, as far as baseball legends, I mean, I got two of the greatest of all time. There we go. Judas, baby. Let's go. The demo god. Listen to the crowd when they sing, if they actually are lit. This is my favorite out of any intro. You down. Jericho. Of stone. I will drag you down and sell you out. Raised by the darkness, I'm losing the light. Encircled by demons, I fight. What have I become now that I betrayed? Everyone I ever loved, I pushed them all away. And all I have is slave to the Judas in my mind. On me to save in the wreckage of my life. I'm becoming. Judas in my mind. Judas in my mind. I love it, man. That's the best. Hands down, baby. That's the best, baby. Let's go. Santana and Ortiz. I love these guys. The Brawlers are from New York. The Boricuas. You get the kind of that New York feel of the Cuban, Puerto Rico, kind of Santana and Ortiz. You know what I mean? These guys are special too. They're brawlers. I don't know what's going to happen with the inner circle. I hope they end up not separating, or if they get other members to join. You know what I mean? But if Sammy's out and it's just Jake Hagar and Jericho, I mean, we'll see. But I mean, I love inner circle. I really, really do. Dude, I love it. You're naming names that no one even knows. Even myself, I'm like, I don't even know all those people that you're mentioning right there, but I'm intrigued to learn. Oh, yeah. Love me some Judas in my mind, baby. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can. Cash App $, ORION_NWSF on the YouTube Super Chat right here. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on the YouTube page. Follow me. Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, NW Sports Fanatics. So we're at $32. Let's try to get to 50. Uh-oh. Who's this? Eddie Kingston. And obviously I went negative in my account, -20, because I had like $5 in there. And then Air Whitey helped me out. Eddie Kingston's a G too. He's gone through mental health issues. He's gone through the ups and the downs. He's like the realist. I think that's why people like him a lot. He's a brawler. He's not the best wrestler, but he's real. And I think that's what we respect about him. He's just a real dude. Gone through the good, the bad, the ugly. He's actually pretty good on the mic. Wrestling skills, average, above average. There's guys that are better than him in the ring for sure. But I think that just his presence as just being a real motherfucker, that's why we like him. Crowd loves him. Everyone loves Eddie, dude. Maybe not as much as Eddie Guerrero, but Eddie Kingston, man. Dude, thank you. Keep sending me this shit, dude. I love this shit. I'll be watching it. I'm all in, baby. I'm all in. I'm doing this shit full time, so I'm gonna have time. I hang out with Paisley. I took her for 2 walks today. I'm always trying to exercise, watch film, read. See if Peter Schrager steals my material, watch Pat McAfee show, maybe a little Skip and Shannon, maybe a little bit of the Herd, do my own research. You know what I mean? Ooh, nice. Flying forearm to Jericho's face. Let's go. Okay, awesome. I'll listen to it after this is over. I saw that. Cream Austin, baby. How many profiles you got, my dude? You got like 100. Sometimes I don't even know who I'm talking to. Like, I know it's you, but it's like, how many profiles you got, my dude? You got like 100. Big fucking chop. Air Whitey, Sarah Small. Yeah, too bad Gerald Black and Gold Light Toes couldn't give this a chance, but he's not a real wrestling fan. But he still donated $2. He's a big Saints fan. But I mean, it's like you either love this shit and you grew up with it and you never, turn your back on it. You know what I mean? Or you just don't like it, or you're a hater towards it. You know what I mean? Like, there's just two types of people. You're either all in or you're not. And I've been watching this shit since like 3 years old, and I'll never stop. Give me this over baseball, basketball, hockey any day. I put this shit up there with NFL, and I love this just as much as NFL and college football. That's facts. I did not see it yet. Nice fisherman suplex. I'm sorry, I'll try not to eat and talk and eat at the same time. No one wants to see Doritos flying out of my mouth when I'm watching this. I apologize. I'm not trying to be gross. Hager. We, the people. Stupid ass gimmick. Send it to me again. Ooh. Forearm smash. Woo! Belly to belly, baby. And my wrestling knowledge is just like my football knowledge. You know what I mean? Like, I've been watching for a long time. So, I mean, I got the NFL college football knowledge, but don't get it twisted. My wrestling knowledge would be up there. Air Whitey might have more Japanese wrestling knowledge than me, but overall, I mean, I got a lot of wrestling matches under my belt. That sounds good. That's awesome, man. I hate this when they fucking put like pizza commercials and shit. Like, you already know I'm hungry and I'm trying to lose weight, and then you got to put that shit on there. Don't be doing that to me. I'm trying to watch wrestling, and wrestling and wings, wrestling and pizza. It's just like football. Tacos and wrestling, pizza and wrestling, wings and wrestling. Don't do me dirty on the commercials like that. You already know I'm hungry. Shout out to everybody in the room, hanging out. We're doing a little, watch party and whatnot. After this is over in 50 minutes, I'll be doing another show. I won't stop the stream. I'll just continue it. And we'll be doing an NFL Q&A. And we'll just be going over what's going on in the sports world. Talk about the Rams, parade, looking like nothing like the boat parade in Tampa or in Philly. There wasn't a lot of people there, which was kind of surprising, right? But we'll talk about Kevin O'Connell and any other, topics that are kind of hot. He's the new head coach of the Minnesota Vikings, and we'll go over that. And like I said, hopefully we can get some good donos before the day ends. Air Whitey obviously has been putting in work. Appreciate you. My account went negative 20 because the StreamYard, the streaming service that I'm using right now to stream for you guys, they were supposed to take my money out, I thought, this weekend, and they took out money. I only had $5 in there, so. But he took care of me, so now I'm positive, so I appreciate you.
I'm so glad we could all take this trip together, son.
Yeah, getting here so easy. Here we go.
Oh, Andy Reid. Big Jim Cruz. Ooh, the JBL belt. Big Jim Cruz. Dude, you lucky dog, you. Wow. Wow. Dude, you are as big as JBL. Wow. Big Jim Cruz. Dude, that's fire. Wow. 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 Dude, impressive. Dude, that was awesome. I mean, some people like wrestling, some people don't. And like you guys, anyone that is in here, you're more than welcome to send me anything on Instagram or Twitter. I mean, most people send it to me on Instagram if you follow me. If you guys have matches or anything like cool that you guys want to send me, like wrestlers that you've met or, photos of events that you've been to, send that shit to me. I like seeing that shit, If it wasn't for COVID, I would have already gone to events in Oregon, Washington. You know what I mean? I'll try to go to Tacoma and Seattle as much as I can. But with COVID, I haven't really, gone to a lot of Blazers, Mariners, Seahawks, Ducks, or wrestling events. I mean, the last big thing I went to was NXT TakeOver Portland. But, dude, that's awesome. Oh, don't be talking about pizza to me. I love Supreme. I saw those. Dude, respect. Dude, those were awesome. Those were awesome. Dude, dude, you are almost like the same height as like JBL, dude. They call you Big Jim Cruz for a reason. Wow, that's awesome, dude. I love seeing shit like that. I have a real appreciation for athletes and wrestlers. Big facts. I mean, I met Ken Griffey Jr. when I was 7 and Sandy Koufax when I was 10. And those are two of the best lefties of all time. And it shaped me to this day of being a Northwest sports fanatic. If I didn't meet those guys, I still would be Northwest sports fanatic, but I wouldn't be probably as hardcore. I mean, imagine meeting Ken Griffey Jr., at 7 years old. That changed my life fucking forever. And I met Koufax, my dad's hero, at 10. My dad's been a Dodger fan since the 50s. So amazing memories, man. Dude, that's so cool. Thank you so much for sharing. Wow. Laura, I don't know. I'm going to do NASCAR this year, though. I mean, we've got a couple people that are going to be throwing down. Forbidden Alchemy and Panthers fan, they're like, we'll give you $200, to do NASCAR. And I was like, you know what? That's another piece of, entertainment that we can, do a watch along party. And, I'll get Johnny to make me a thumbnail for that. And you know what I mean? And it'll get me. I used to be really into it about 20 years ago because I had a boss, Ed O'Neill, that would always talk NASCAR. And I got a lot of NASCAR memorabilia from about 20 years ago. I got a lot of Dale Earnhardt Jr., Michael Waltrip, Tony Stewart. I got like a lot of the old school guys, you know what I mean? But I got a lot of McFarlane's. I got a lot of, just cars and figures and, posters and artwork. I got a Jeff Gordon autographed rookie card. Like, how you buy packs of like football cards or baseball or basketball and you can get like an autograph card. I have a Jeff Gordon authentic card and he's got a mullet and it's from like 93, 94. It's worth like over $100. It's sick. I still have it to this day. It's like mint, like Gem Mint 10. Oh, high risk maneuver. That was sick. 1, 2. Yeah, I don't know, man. I had to actually go back and look at the roster on who actually is still racing to this day and who is retired. Because obviously I haven't kept up in the last couple of years. So I know some of the names. I imagine Kurt and Kyle Busch are still going at it, right? And, I know Denny Hamlin, obviously Cody Armstrong. I know like Jimmy Johnson's no longer racing. Jeff Gordon normally isn't racing anymore. Some of the Dale Earnhardt Jr. is not racing anymore. So, because when I watched, the big guys were Jeff Gordon, Jimmy Johnson. Those were the guys that were winning over and over. Dale Earnhardt Jr. occasionally. And then prior to that, it was like the Intimidator, Dale Earnhardt. That was my favorite. Dale Earnhardt was my favorite. I liked Tony Stewart a lot. I thought he was a G. Liked him back in the day with the Home Depot car. See, I remember little things like that back in the day. Jimmy and Jeff were always winning, but they were kind of like the Patriots. I feel like a lot of people didn't like them because they were winning so much. But I was more of a Dale Jr. guy and a Dale Sr. guy. The Intimidator. Oh, shit. Lion Tamer. Chase Elliott. Yeah, I'll be doing it. And I'll be doing the NBA All-Star game too after. I'm excited for it, actually. You know what I mean? I didn't know that we had so many fans of NASCAR on the channel, but I guess if you enjoy it, I mean, fuck it, let's get back into it. I'm down. I mean, my favorites back in the day were Talladega and Daytona, Bristol. I mean, there were certain ones that I really liked, and obviously I have the knowledge. It's like I did watch quite a bit. Oh, wow. Cesaro, look at you, bro. Wow, dude, that's so sweet. 1, 2. Oh my God, they beat him. They beat him. Dude, look at you, dude. Dude, Bailey, Cesaro. Dude, that's sick. Oh, man. Kingston. Dude, salute to you, bro. I'm jealous. Dude, I'm jealous. That's so sick. That was a good match. The day before your birthday. And I bet you will never forget that. I loved it when she went heel. I saw him. I got my phone volume up. So anytime like you or Big Jim Cruz are sending me photos of wrestling, wrestlers you've met or like pictures from an event, it's popping up right away. Yeah. Nick and Matt Jackson, baby. And obviously they can have the Undisputed Era separate, but Nick and Matt Jackson just need Kenny to be back. And then they can do a 3-on-3 versus these guys. That's what I want to see. Well, you're hardcore, bro. You're a hardcore wrestler. Hardcore wrestling fan. That's awesome. WWE fans are miserable. Yes, they are. All their favorites have just jumped ship. And I see these guys on Twitter. They're so toxic, bro. You got like people that love AEW that trash WWE for like, there's reasons why people like me, like AEW, we don't like WWE because the product sucks. You know what I mean? But then you get people thinking that they're just doing it to be an asshole. Dude, it's like, if you actually compare the shows, it's not even close. And some people are so loyal. Like, dude, The Rock is not on there. Stone Cold and Mankind are not on there. DX is not coming out. You know what I mean? They are like delusional. It's almost like Cowboy fans. Like, it's like, dude, you're not getting the same pieces that you had like 20 years ago or 30 years ago. It's different. You know what I mean? But I hope WWE gets better, but Vince is just a micromanager, and I don't think he cares what the fans want, Yeah, me too.
Brain attacks? Qulipta can help prevent migraine attacks. It can't prevent triggers like stress or changes in weather. You can't prevent what's going on outside. That's why Qulipta helps what's going on inside. Qulipta is a pill.
Yeah. I hate the people on Twitter, dude. Like, you get these people on Twitter, like Twitter followers are nothing. You know what I mean? You get all these bots, follow trains, and all these fucking people, they think they're so like special. No one gives a shit. If you got 30,000 fans on Twitter, anyone can get that if you do enough follow trains. But like these people, you don't even interact with them. Like someone got 30,000 Twitter followers, they tweet, and they get like 2 people responding. Like no one gives a shit. Like I do it for more information, memes, and GIFs. But I love Twitter as my favorite app. But it's like having Twitter followers don't mean shit. Instagram followers, unless you're like a good-looking girl, like like an Instagram model. You know what I mean? But it's like YouTube is so hard to gain followers because those are like real followers. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, that's bullshit. You know what I mean? Like the followers on Twitter are so stupid sometimes, dude. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't need to spend all my time to do 100 follow trains every day to like flex and say, oh, look at me. I have 30,000 fans on Twitter when they don't even interact with you. They don't give a shit. They just want their numbers to go up on Twitter for what? Like, you're not going to get famous off there. You know what I mean? I don't get it. You know what I mean? Like sometimes these people on Twitter are fucking so stupid. Like you got 30,000 followers and you post and you get 2 people interacting. Stupid.
$15 an hour. Amazon employees earn at least $15 an hour, but $15.
Yeah, it's rumor. It's rumor. Vikings and Buccaneers are a destination, but I read an article based off like a police report, which was kind of fucked up, saying that Watson had one of the massage therapists come to his house. He locked the door and then forced the girl's hand like on his junk and like wasn't letting her leave, and stuff, and like. It wasn't necessarily like oral sex or sex in general, at least at first or whatever. But obviously some of these girls probably want to have sex with Deshaun Watson because he's a football player, good looking guy, whatever, right? But it seems like he's kind of a sexual predator. And I don't know if I want that, on my team. I need to see all the facts and all the legal shit come out first. He might not play in the league ever again. But talent-wise, he's a top 5 quarterback in the NFL, or at least he was. He was like number 4 up until last year until he didn't play. But I mean, I don't know if I would want a guy like that. I'd rather have Brady come back for my team, but I don't think that's going to happen either. I would rather have Russell Wilson than Watson. But if Deshaun didn't have the legal problems, you bet your ass I would love to have Deshaun Watson on my team. My first favorite bad guy. Oh, that's tough. I was born in 82, so I started watching wrestling around 85. That's tough. I don't even know if I can tell you. All right, Mercedes Martinez, no DQ. Vince Russo, Jim Cornette. Yeah, Jim Cornette's annoying as fuck, dude. What a hater. What did Corny do? What does he not do? He's always stirring the fucking pot, dude. Cobra Kai. All right, Martin, I see you. Yeah, and he lives in the past. Like his takes are from like WWF, like Attitude Era or back in the 80s. Like he's definitely living way, I don't know. You know, some guys don't evolve. It's like sometimes I feel when he talks, it's like pre-internet shit. I was like, the things have changed, you know. Cyberpunk 53, Rick Rude. I actually have some old school WCW comic books. You guys remember those? I have one with Ravishing Rick Rude on the cover with Sting, and I have another one with Ron Simmons. Damn! Right? Before the APA and JBL. I got old comics, you know, WCW. I have a couple of them. I remember looking at those, and I still have them to this day. Pretty cool. Cyberpunk 53, what to do, man? Just grinding it out. We're doing AEW Dynamite. All right, I'm doing this 2 hours, and then I'm going to stream for another 1 or 2 after. You know, do some NFL Q&A and to go over the NFL news or anything that's going on. We got the Knicks 77, Brooklyn 68. So it looks like Brooklyn's coming back in that doubleheader. And we're watching wrestling and just grinding it out. You know, I'm trying to grind about 2 to 4 hours every day to show the dedication, the passion. And like I said, NFL and college football, there might not be games, but I'm still going to be doing coverage with the NFL draft, the combine, and everything else. So Cyberpunk 53, he's one of the GOATs, hands down. Like I said, we have guys, you know, like Nate the Great, you know what I mean? But Cyberpunk is more in the room, I think a little bit more often because obviously I know Cyberpunk works like a 6'11s, and obviously Nate the Great works like 5 or 6, I think 16-hour shifts. He works like 80 hours a week, which is crazy. So I know a lot of y'all are working a lot of hours and whatnot, but Nate the Great's a GOAT. Holly Hundo is a GOAT. Cyberpunk 53 might be number 3, you know, or number 2. Shit, maybe number 1. I mean, you're always in there dropping a 50 or a hundo, always showing love, and I really do appreciate that, man. You know, if it wasn't for people, the GOATs that donate, you know, 20, 50, Air Whitey today, 25, you know, people that are donating the 25s, the 50s, the 100s, the 200s, the 500s, that shit helps because obviously I'm all in and I'm not doing any other jobs and I need support to be able to make it, you know what I mean? And I wouldn't be able to do it without people like you. Appreciate you. Little Ravishing Rick Rude, baby. And then he was on the NWO, if you remember back in the day. Oh, dude, Ron Simmons does not. If I can go and find those comic books and show you, they're killer. And the artwork that was in them was pretty cool. I'm not sure if it was through Marvel or whatever, like subsidiary of whatever it was that did the artwork in there. But they were very, very cool. I only think I have 2 or 3 of them. But I know I have Ron Simmons on one, and then I think I have Rick Rude and Sting. I think I have them on a cover on the other one. And it's got like Arn Anderson in it and a few others. Oh, she's wiggling on top of there. Yeah, dude, Ravishing Rick Rude, baby. Yep. I mean, I remember the old school days. I mean, I just have a lot of appreciation. Like when you're a kid, I think honestly, when you're 5 to 12 years old, I think that's the best memories ever. 5 to 12, 5 to 13. Like, you know, before you start getting into girls and guys, depending on if you are a girl or guy in the room right now, right? Or whatever your sexual preference is. But when you're young and you're from 5 to 12, everything is the coolest thing to you. Ninja Turtles for me, you know, Transformers, G.I. Joe, the Real American Hero, the toys, the cartoon line, or the cartoon and the toy line, you know, sports cards, you know, obviously Shaq in 92 when I was 10, and just like everything that you end up experiencing, you know, Ken Griffey Jr. for me at 7 and Sandy Koufax at 10, and baseball cards, basketball cards, football cards, wrestling events, you know, wrestling figures. I mean, wrestling figures are probably like the thing that I like to collect the most. I like elite figures, old school figures, but I like collecting sports cards. But I think my favorite thing to collect is figures, kind of like 40-year-old virgin. I'm a big figure guy. Like I said, I was not rich growing up. I was poor. So I'm kind of reliving my childhood again. And I've been collecting since I was 5. So you can imagine how big my collection is. And 99% of my collection is still in the box. So, I love me some figures. Especially wrestling figures specifically, even though I like the Transformers, Turtles, G.I. Joes, Walking Dead, all the different stuff that's out there that I collected. Star Wars, I love Star Wars figures a lot, but wrestling figures are some of my favorite. Yeah, trash can in the ring.
What's going on?
Take from State Farm. The Kirk Jackson-
Ooh, Simmons and Butch Reed. Wow, you're throwing names out. I mean, I remember old school like Hercules with the chain. You know what I mean? Big John Studd, obviously the Hulk Hogan, and then Volkov and all those Ivan and all the old school wrestlers you got. I mean, if I was a little bit older, I would have more memories of like the late 70s, early 80s, but I didn't really start following and watching and remembering until 85. And that was when I was like 3 years old. So, but I still have memories from 3, 4, 5 years old watching and all that. So that's facts. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can. Cash App, $ORION, NWSF on the YouTube Super Chat right here. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on the YouTube page. Follow me. Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, NW Sports Fanatics. And again, after this is over in about 32 minutes, I'll still be streaming for another hour or two. And then hopefully we can get the dono trains to kind of go up a little bit. And we had a Beefy McWhatnow in the stream last night, and he dropped over 100 last night, which was awesome. He's a Buccaneer fan, and he used to live in Oregon, and he lives in Florida now, and I haven't seen him in the streams in a while, and he was dropping $5, $10 donations, like 20 of them. It was awesome. Oh, table. Oh, shit, what do we got here? This is a high risk right here. Table on the outside. Oh, shit. Oh, it didn't even break. Oh, it broke at the very end, but barely. Oh, shit. These ladies. They're like, oh, we botched that shit. Oh, my neck and my back. When the tables don't break when the ladies do this shit, they didn't get the right angle. She went way too far down. Should have went towards the middle more, or should have had it propped up against another table. It's like, you guys don't weigh enough. You don't weigh enough for the fake table. Let me check. Let me check. Nothing on my Venmo or my Facebook. No, nothing. No, we're still at whatever we were at with Air Whitey, yourself, and Gerald. So I imagine we're still at 32, and I was negative 20 in my bank account. So obviously I had to, use that to get positive or whatever, because the stream yard took out money out of my account. So. KK in the building. What are you doing? Yeah. I like the old school WWF figures from like the late 80s, early 90s. The LJNs, the really expensive ones. I got WCW figures. I have a Hogan, NWO, and Macho Man duo 2-pack. That almost was botched there as well. Try to do that Hurricane Rana. Good thing her momentum slung her forward. I just worry about men and women that kind of do those high risk moves, and if they're not profound and fluent in doing those moves on a regular basis, that's when you get neck injuries and shit. Oh, big drop kick right there. Oh, 2. Yeah, I gave mine away. You know what I mean? And I don't work there anymore, so you know what I mean. But I'm not sure. I mean, I think he appreciated it. You know what I mean? But I mean, I don't think anyone else was gonna, help him out. You know what I mean? With everything that happened. But I mean, I'm a kind-hearted person, and sometimes people appreciate the shit that I do. Some people try to take advantage of me because they know I have a kind heart. But I mean, if I keep doing nice things and I feel that someone's taking advantage of me, I'm gonna cut that shit off real quick. You know what I mean? But if you're gonna be loyal to me, I'll be loyal to you. I mean, that's kind of how it goes, But obviously, I would give the shirt off my back, and if I can help someone out, if I think that they're worthy of it, I'm going to do it. Oh shit! That German, she landed on her head. My God! There we go. Bang! So you can't have my boy in the negative. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Xavier Williams in the building. What to do? Appreciate you. Yeah, dude. Like they took out $25 out of my account on the StreamYard. I thought it was coming out this weekend, and it said -20. I'm like, oh shit. I was like, I wasn't expecting that at all. But thank you so much. This is another GOAT of the channel. He's moving up the ranks. Like, you know what I mean? Like Cyberpunk 53 and Mr. Williams are now in the top 5. I mean, they're donating and they donate big, and it really means a lot. Thank you so much, dude. Especially with the Cash App. Once the Cash App ones come in, it's a lot better than the YouTube Super Chat. So I don't have to wait a month, and they don't take, 30% or 35%. I get 99% of it. Thank you so much, dude. You are top 5 now, my dude. You and Cyberpunk. Thank you so much, dude. And I love it because it's always a random amount. 32, 58, 46. Like you never know what you're going to get. That's awesome. Thank you so much, dude. And one thing about Mr. Williams that I really like too is that he really appreciates the hard work that I put in. And like I said, I can tell, you know what I mean? Like he genuinely is a fan and really respects the grind. And that means a lot to me. Oh, on the chair. Dude, you mean a lot to me, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Bang! $32 dono, Mr. Williams. Bang, 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 bang. You know what I mean? And you can just tell. When certain people really do enjoy the content, some people will never sub. They'll never, they're low key watching or hating. Some people will watch, never, give a thumbs up. Some people will watch, sub, donate, and donate big. And it means a lot because I need people like that to keep my dream alive. So that way I don't have to work some bullshit job on the side. I can just focus all my energy on you guys and just, being able to, I've been doing this for 10 years. I think I'm due. You know what I mean? I've been grinding for 10 years doing this and other jobs, 2 or 3 jobs at a time. And now I'm finally at a point with the fan base and the donos that I can actually do this full time. And it's like a dream come true. I had to sell a PSA 9 Michael Jordan rookie card that's worth like $30,000 to $50,000. If I didn't have to do that, I would still have it. Right. But it's like, would I rather have a $20,000 card or 20,000 fans in the subs? And obviously I want active subs, because, YouTube's hating, but it is what it is. But the fans that I do have, are quality over quantity, and it means a lot. Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, love her. $64. Thank you so much, dude. Oh, Cyberpunk 53, another GOAT. And like I said, these 2 people single-handedly have been holding it down. You get Holly Hundo will come in and she'll drop a 20, a 50, 100, sometimes 200 or 300. But these 2 consistently are throwing up 20, 30, 50, 100, and it means a lot. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And it's cool too because these people are always in the room. You know what I mean? Because it's like, I know Holly Hundo's got a lot of things going on, and I know Nate the Great is working 16-hour days. He can't be in the room all the time like Holly Hundo. But Cyberpunk and Mr. Williams are always in the room, always showing love, and it means everything to me. I wouldn't be able to do my dreams without you guys. It means a lot. Thank you so much, man. Yeah, and it sucked being -20 on my bank account. I got the notification and I thought it was a dono, and then I look down and I look at my bank account and it's red. I'm like, oh motherfucker! I was like, what bill do I have? I already paid my cell phone bill. Like I was thinking, what could it be? Could it be Peacock? But that's only $5. So I thought, oh shit, StreamYard, and then let alone it was that $25 charge. So there we go. Let's look at this. Look at this. First this. Bang! $32 by Mr. Williams. Bang, 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 bang. And there we go. Bang! Cyberpunk 53, $50. Let's go. 82 from 2 of the top 4 in the building. All right. The big supporters of the channel. Thank you so much, man. Without your guys' support, I wouldn't be able to do, my dreams. And it means a lot. I've been grinding. I've been hustling. And if you've noticed me, I've been doing 2 to 4 hour streams almost every day. And I don't see anyone else doing that. A lot of people are doing like NBA games, like, if you're Sports Fury, that's easy. Anyone can do. They put in a lot of hard work, but what about doing original content and just talking? and doing like a talk show for 2 to 3 hours. And there's not a lot of people that have the presence, the energy, the voice, or the determination, or the passion to do something like that. And I think that's what separates really me from a lot of the others, that I can actually keep, grinding out good content for an hour, 2, 3, 4, even if there's not a game on. You know what I mean? It means a lot. Thank you so much. 114, Cyberpunk, bang, 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 means so much to me. What a goat, man. Mr. Williams has also stepped his game up. You never know what it's going to be. 28, 32, 56, 78, 44, 26. I don't care. It don't matter to me, man. It's just the love and appreciation that you guys have. It means a lot. Laura says, I want to get on the action. She said, I'm going to send 40 subs on your YouTube. Oh, please do. Because right now, my subs are going backwards. Because I think I have a troll account of someone that has like 30 accounts. And they're taking away. Because whenever I lose subs, it's not one at a time. It's like 5 at a time, 10 at a time. And when it's like that, it's usually one account. So you have like a troll being a dick to me. You know what I mean? So I was at 20, and then it went down to 19,999. Then I had 2,000, or I had 20,002. And then it would go down to like 19,996. Now I'm at 19,985. I've lost 15 subs in like a day. Obviously, I know it's not 15 separate people. That's fine. If people love fucking with my emotions, I still have great fans. And if they're jealous that I get more donos than them, or, they're just a hater or whatever it is, that's fine. But I want to be moving in a positive direction instead of having someone that's got 30 fucking troll accounts and that's just like fucking around, adding some and taking some away. So I need 15 subs, to get to 20K again. So, I mean, whatever, you know what I mean? A lot of these accounts, it seems like, are dead, or they're not even interacting with me, or YouTube's not even giving them the notification. But if you can send 40 subs my way, I would be greatly appreciated. If you have friends, family, that would mean a lot. Appreciate you. Pineapple Modelo. Ooh, I'm telling you, it is so good. I haven't been able to find one. I got this mango one. That's the second best one. It's not as good as the pineapple, but I'm telling you, I should write them a letter or shoot them a message on Instagram, see if they'll sponsor me. Because if I get sponsored by Corona or Modelo Chelada, maybe I can get like free drinks forever. And I can just, because I'm shouting them out pretty much every day anyways and drinking their products. So thank you, man. But this Modelo Chelada, they have mango, they have pineapple, and it doesn't taste like seltzer, and it doesn't taste like beer. It tastes like juice. I mean, if you like drinking juice like me, apple juice, orange juice, I'm a milk guy, but like it doesn't have a beer taste. It doesn't have a seltzer taste. It just tastes like juice, which can get you in trouble because you can start drinking some and you're like, whoa, you know what I mean? But I love it. All right. I appreciate that, Laura, whatever you can do. I told you, Holly Hundo started buying it because I said it. And I'm telling you, it's the best tasting beer on the market today. I mean, like I said, I don't really do the seltzer thing. I'll do it once in a while with my girlfriend, if we have to buy something just to like have something to sip on, or like an apple cider, or I'll do IPAs once in a while. You know what I mean? But I'm more of like a weed person, honestly. I like to do gummies and whatnot. But if I am going to drink a beer, I think this Modelo Mango is pretty good. But the pineapple one, it costs somewhere between $2.50 and $4 a can. It's a tall boy. So if you can find it in your hometown, look for it. And they sell out quick. And, they go really fast. And they usually don't have too many at the grocery store. Usually when I go, they only have like 1 to 4 cans available of the pineapple. And if they don't have any, they don't re-up. Like, I need a plug for this fucking pineapple shit. That's facts. Yeah, 15 subs, and so it's kind of immature, for someone to, just fuck around with the subs like that. But it's never like I lose 1 sub. It's always like 5 or 10 at a time. That's when I know it's like a troll account. You know what I mean? Where, they just like created 30 accounts like Skip Bayless did back in the day. And they like to add some, take some away. They think it's funny. That's fine. If you want to be jelly and mad, all I know is I work hard. I got a great fan base. I've been doing this shit for 10 years. This is my 6th year on YouTube. No one can deny my work ethic. You know what I mean? So I know I have a good product, and I got great fans. I mean, that's bottom line. I think a lot of people are jealous of you guys, that they wish they had fans like this. And there was someone that brought up the fact, they're like, dude, you make as much as Sports Fury, you know what I mean? And I have like less than 20 people in the room. They have like thousands of people in the room. So it shows you it's more about quality people than quantity. You can have 200 people in the room and they can all donate $1. You know what I mean? Or you get people like this, that show the love and the support, or you get someone that does this. I mean, that's not normal. You know what I mean? That's not normal. I mean, you really have to have fans that really love you and appreciate you. And, you have that relationship with the fans. This shit is not normal. 30, 50, 100. Nate the Great, $500 twice. You know what I mean? There's people that never get a $500 donation ever in their lifetime. You know what I mean? It feels good to be loved and appreciated. Walmart does? Okay, I'll have to go to Walmart then. Oh, Darby Allin. Hell yeah. And it's got followed by Jeannie Brown. Danhausen. I don't know if she's in the room right now or not watching the stream, but she just followed me on Twitter. She's cute. Darby, Allin, and Sting. I told you it's good, though. Anyone that wants I'm not going to point you guys in a direction, and you're not going to see me drinking it for 2-3 hours straight if it's not good. But I've never tasted a beer that was that delicious. Like, it's kind of, it can get you in trouble. Like, you can start drinking those, like a lot of them, and you don't really get a hangover off of them either, which is great. Because you know how you drink like Rolling Rock or kind of like shit beer, and then you're like, feel like shit in the morning, or if you drink hard alcohol, of course you're going to have the hangover. I've never had a hangover off this pineapple beer ever. It's fucking fire. KK. Does he? Well, Lamar's not getting him the ball, so Sammy Guevara, Spanish God. I mean, you already got Kyler Murray. He can do it. He can go to baseball, but there's a lockout right now, so he can't go to the athletics. But, I mean, if you're part of FaZe Clan, I mean, gamer. Honestly, if I wasn't doing this, I would probably be a gamer myself on Twitch or YouTube, or I would be like a therapist psychologist, because I like being able to listen to people's problems and help people out, you know what I mean? Or I would be like a wrestling, YouTuber full-time or gamer, like something, you know what I mean? If I wasn't into NFL, I mean, I definitely would be probably like a wrestling full-time, YouTuber, streamer type person. So someone that would play video games, like wrestling video games and doing like kind of this type of thing. But I feel I can do a little bit of everything. And down the road, maybe I can incorporate a separate channel, for gaming or something else. But I got to kind of build this one up first before I do anything else. So. Oh, so good. Mango, so good. Mango juice. But the pineapple one, oh man. You found your beer that now you're like, okay, I'm gonna buy this from now on. And you don't need to Sarah, trust me. Any beer that you like to drink before, like occasional IPA and you'll throw that shit out the fucking window. IPA bar, you know what I mean? Any other, Bud Light or Corona. I mean, Coronas and Modelos are pretty good for me. I like that. But this Modelo Chelada, mango chile, supposedly there's like chili flakes inside. You don't taste any of that. It just tastes like juice. It's not spicy at all. Tastes great. You said Bush and what? Bud Light? I would assume that's what you meant. Yeah, I mean, I've drank all kinds of beer, but I'm not really a beer guy. I'm not really a hard alcohol guy. I mean, I used to drink a lot when I was younger, and people are like, "Oh, Ryan, you drink like every fucking stream," but I don't drink like 10 beers every stream. You know what I mean? I'm not like fucking hammered, passing out, sleeping on the stream and shit. I got a good tolerance, but I mean, I'd rather do gummies than beer. But I mean, if I'm streaming for fucking 2 to 4 hours, what do you expect? What do you want me to do here? Fucking drink water and milk the whole time? Like, I want to be able to, I want to be able to enjoy myself. Everyone's got their vices. It's not like I'm doing hard drugs on the stream or anything. Oh, Darby Allin and Sammy. I love these guys as well. I like Darby's recklessness. Darby is one of the most unique individuals. He reminds me of an old school WCW or ECW wrestler. Just that reckless abandonment. And then Sammy reminds me of one of like the cruiserweights from WCW. Juventud Guerrera, Hoovy Juice. You know what I mean? La Parca, remember? The cruiserweight division. Sammy reminds me of a cruiserweight high flyer back in WCW. Remember when they would have like all of the Alex Wright, you know what I mean? And all those guys that they used to have. God, I miss those days, dude. God, old school, dude. I love that. And sometimes it's bringing those memories back from like the cruiserweight division with the La Parca and the Juventud Guerrera. Viano 4 and 5. I mean, I can just, the name dropping I can do based off all the memories that I've had. Great times, man. The Luchas, the Lucha Libre wrestling. I love that style. Ooh, nice. 2 for 2. Michael is in the building. What to do? Is this the main event? I believe it is. There's 14 minutes left, and we've already seen all the other matches, so this is the main event. Will Darby get the TNT championship? I don't know. Because what does he have? He has 2 belts, right? The TBS and the TNT. So what does that mean? That he can lose one of them and keep the other? I mean, Darby's worthy of a belt. He's entertaining. Ooh! And I like Jungle Boy a lot. I like his theme song. He's Luke Perry's son, who died, and he was on 90210. If you have ever watched that show back in the day, it was kind of one of those like sappy, a bunch of good-looking people on Fox, and kind of like this cheesy show, 90210 Beverly Hills, 90210. If you remember that shit, I mean, if you're not 35 to 40, you probably don't know what that is. But his dad was very famous, Luke Perry, and every time when I hear the song of Jungle Boy, I do this. I'm into it, I love that shit. Oh, off the fucking turnbuckle. But I love Jungle Boy, and every time before he gets in the ring, he always talks to his dad. If you see him mouthing words, and then he kind of like taps his heart and points up, obviously him and his dad were very close. So anytime, it kind of gets me emotional, to be honest, because of how much that his dad meant to him, and his dad's no longer here. So Jungle Boy being kind of smaller, he's dating Anna Jay. I always root for guys like that, and it always gets me kind of emotional, and I always am in the building singing along and, getting into it. And I love it when the crowd participates in that too, kind of like Shinsuke and his intro or Jericho with Judas. I absolutely love it. The dog is good. The dog is good. I appreciate that. Yeah, and I think, my wrestling knowledge, oh! Dude, are you serious? Wow. Holy shit. Dude, the high flying and high risk from Darby and Sammy is out of this world. Oh my God. If you're not watching this, turn it on. It's on TBS right now. But yeah, I mean, obviously I've been this way since a little kid. When everyone else was playing, Atari 2600, Nintendo Genesis, I was that kid that played that stuff too. And I went outside and played basketball and baseball and football. But I spent a lot of time looking on the back of football cards. Okay, what school did he go to? How many yards did he have? What college did he go to? How many receptions? I was a crazy stat guy at an early age, and I've always had a passion for NFL, college football, NBA, MLB, you name it, wrestling. And when I like something, I'm a fanatic about it, and it takes over my life. And obviously, I feel with the knowledge, and I mean, my Super Bowl predictions. I mean, I feel like on every stream I do. I mean, as far as games are concerned, I'm going to be able to be like a Tony Romo, and I'll be able to predict shit that I'm not supposed to predict. I'm not a former quarterback. I'm not Tony Romo. But just because I'm not in the NFL doesn't mean I don't know what I'm talking about. And on top of that, I mean, Peter Schrager from Good Morning Football, NFL Network, is stealing my material, my original content. EA Sports and Madden is stealing my material. If that's not the biggest, I guess, honor, I mean, I don't know what is. Often imitated, never duplicated, but I feel that, yeah, the knowledge, it takes a lot of effort, a lot of time, but I love doing it. And I love breaking down film. It's probably my favorite thing to do out of anything. I love watching film. Jungle Boy. Yes. The oddities. Oh, man. The BWO, Blue World Order. Remember them? The Blue World Order? Oh, man. The Blue Meanie? Goddamn. LWO, Latino World Order. Woo! Man. But that's a big reason why I like you so much, is because not only do you sub to the channel, you conversate, you have great questions, great conversations, you donate big, but you're the type of person that really appreciates what I bring to the table. And I think some people do, some people don't, but most people that watch me, they do. And like I said, it means a lot. You know what I mean? It's like to have the respect from the fans, when people are stealing my material, and I give you guys my all, my blood, my sweat, my tears. I give you everything I got, and I try to make it special on every show. Like I said, I feel I've never had a bad reaction video or a bad show ever. It means a lot. I have a standard to hold myself to. I will never be just flat, with no energy, I'm monotone. I will always give you everything I got. And it feels good to be recognized like that, and let alone to be able to get appreciated for the hard work and getting the donos that other people dream that they could get. It means a lot. Shout out to Mr. Williams. Shout out to Cyberpunk 53. I appreciate you guys very, very much. Tremaine Ward in the building. What to do? Grossi. Yeah, Grossi's rated me a few times. You know what I mean? Like I try to talk to him and send him a message once in a while. We were supposed to do Packers-Bucks NFC Championship game. If that would have happened, this channel would have blown up because I probably would have gained at least 1,000 subs that night, because he hasn't collabed with anyone live play-by-play that's not his friend. That's not his clickbait sports crew, or his dad, you know what I mean? So I would have been like the first one that he would have collabed with during an actual game. And when that happens next year, that's when I will blow up, if I don't blow up sooner than that. But obviously, YouTube isn't helping me out. They're not giving notifications to my fans. They're hating on me. That's fine. I'll keep working hard. I'll keep giving you guys an amazing show. But to get some new fans in the building, that will actually watch Tom and me, and I'll be able to get some of those Grossi Posse members to hang out with me as well and donate and sub and watch. And, that's when the channel will take it to the next level, I feel. You know what I mean? We'll actually have and once the collab happens, instead of having 20 people in the room, we'll probably have like 40 to 50 in the room. We'll get a big jump, and I just got to keep it moving. So something like that. I know he had the bigger belly, but something like that, right? BWO, Blue World Order. Trayvon G in the building. What to do? So we're just watching AEW Dynamite, and then I'm doing another hour to 2 hours talking football. I saw your parade today. Dude, congratulations. It was a little thin, though, compared to the boat parade and Phillies parade. I don't know if it was just early on. Not a lot of people were there, but they showed a lot of shots on the streets, and some of the streets were kind of bare, which was, I know LA is big, and a lot of people are working and whatnot, but it just seemed like some of the streets weren't as full as I expected, but you guys were lit. They were drunk as fuck. McVay was drunk as a motherfucker. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. High risk off the top. Dude, Sammy is so good. Oh, my God. 1, 2, 2. But congratulations on the Super Bowl. I got no bad words to say. You know how it goes when you have passion, for your team. We're going to go at it. We're going to verbally go at it back and forth. But I ended up rooting for you guys. I got the Rams winning by 1-4. Rams winning overall. Cooper Kupp the MVP. 50 Cent coming out at halftime. And I also predicted Aaron Donald would make those plays at the end. So it feels good to be right rather than be wrong. And that'll be my 21st Super Bowl that I've gotten right in a row. So. Oh, dude, please do. Will you? Will you? I mean, like I said, even though I'm a Bucks fan, I love people when they send me shit on Twitter or Instagram, wrestling pictures or football stuff. Please do. I would really get a lot of enjoyment out of that. I saw OBJ and Aaron Donald. I mean, I watched it in entirety. I took my dog Paisley for a couple walks today. Little figure 4 action, little Ric Flair action here with Sammy and Darby Allin. But yes, please do, bro. I bet you've been drunk. I would be drunk too, dude. And you know what? You guys will probably be in the running to repeat it and go back to back. It sounds like McVay and Donald will be back. I think the Niners will be there. I think the Rams will be there. Who knows about anybody else in the NFC? Saints, Buccaneers, Vikings, if they have Cousins. Is Russell Wilson going to be on Seattle? Is Kyler going to be on the Cardinals? So I know the Rams and Niners are going to be good. Who knows about anyone else in the NFC? And then the AFC, Chiefs, Bills, Chargers, maybe the Broncos with Rodgers. I mean, AFC is stacked, but I know that the Niners and Rams are going to be very good next year. Congratulations, man. It was early. Okay. You could barely move. Damn. Did you get any merch? Did you get like a towel or anything from like, Super Bowl stuff? Did you get any like t-shirts or merch or anything? That's what you got to get for the memories. You know what I mean? Oh, 1, 2, 2. But like if you get keychains, the towels, the t-shirts, the hats, that shit, the patches that you can put on the jersey for the Super Bowl. I like that shit. That's the type of shit that I like. Oh, what a counter. But congratulations, dude. Oh, Darby. Oh, the cutter. Wow. So what do you think I should do, guys? I mean, I can always end the stream and then just end it off for the AEW, and then I can start another one for the NFL Q&A, or should I just continue the stream and we will just do, another hour or two after this? I mean, you guys decide for me. So I can just continue the stream on for another couple hours, or I can just end it for just AEW, and then I can quickly start another one after this is over. I might be smarter to quit this stream when it's over and then just take a couple minutes and then start another one up. I might want to do that. So that way when people watch, it's not just AEW and football, it's just AEW. So. Oh, shit. Oh, Senton. These guys are fucking killing their bodies. Fucking A. Oh, my God. Yeah, I think I'm going to end the stream once this is over, and I'm going to start a new one, and then we'll do another hour or 2 hours probably.
Darby Allin has got a new lease on life in this matchup. At least that's what I think. It was an unforced error by Sammy Guevara. Right. Darby struggling mightily.
Oh, you got a Rams one that looks like the NWSF chain? Dude, that's sick. There's like the Bengals one that they had. I know there's a guy that makes them or whatever. That's cool, dude. Those are cool items. That swag, those chains are very cool. She says, I'm the king of YouTube and AEW. I don't know if I am the king, but yeah. So after this is over, I'm going to end the stream, and then I'll do another stream. I'll start a new topic, the NFL, Q&A, and then we'll do that for an hour to 2 hours. That way I can just keep it AEW separate. Oh! Who is that, Sting? Oh, shit. Oh, Andrade. Oh, in the head. The tablet to the head. Yeah, so I will, as soon as this is over, I'll end the stream, and then give me like a minute, and then I'll be able to start another stream up, and we'll do like an NFL, Q&A, or we'll do like some just NFL talk, and I'll do that for another hour or two. So I think it'll be better that way to separate the stream, so that way it's not just AEW and NFL for 4 hours straight. I can keep them separated for AEW and keep the AEW one separate. Oh, look at this. Sammy. Dude, Sammy and Darby are just giving their all. I love it. Oh! Oh, shit. Oh, shit. 1, 2. Wow. RIP to the tablet. Wow. And Stu. Oh, who's running out? Matt Hardy. I can't wait for Matt Hardy and Jeff Hardy to be able to tag together. Dude, that's going to be sick. Matt and Jeff tagging together and going for the tag belts is going to be incredible. So again, I'm going to end the stream here in a couple seconds once this is over, and I'll start a new stream up in about a couple minutes. And we'll just do NFL Q&A, and we'll do, maybe an hour or two. Oh, bye-bye, tablet. Andrade trying to take the... Staying in the ring. Dude, that was a good Dynamite, man. Rampage. Special start time. 4 p.m. Pacific time. Shit. My girlfriend doesn't start work. She doesn't get off work until 4, so I don't know if I'll be able to do that at that time. Good show. Good show. All right. Well, I'm going to end the stream now, and I'll give me like 5 minutes, and I'll start another one, and we'll do some NFL talk. Keep it separate. I appreciate you guys watching the show with me. Thank you for everyone that donated on this particular stream. Air Whitey, as well as Cyberpunk 53, Mr. Williams, Sarah Small, everyone that was in the building. Appreciate you. Give me 5 minutes, and I'll be right back, and then we'll hang out for another hour or two. Peace. Gang, gang, gang. I'll be right back. I got one question for you. Who you know talks sports like us? Your boy Ryan, Northwest Sports Fanatics. I'll be back in 5 minutes. Gang.